Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We are studying the Quranic Arabic program, and our objective is to understand the Quran at the time when the Quran was revealed. You know that our first module, this is learning Arabic script. So this is, as in the previous two lectures, you know that Arabic alphabets, and then second lecture we started half alphabets. Today's our topic is Arabic vowels. So what is this in that way? So the main objective is to understand how we can pronounce in the right way. So this is our objective. So we are going to start this lesson, especially Arabic vowels. Before this, just for personality development, just one comment I will request you. Develop the sense that your God is monitoring you and you will be accountable for your deeds. This is the Quran. This is the main topic in the Quran that we will listen to. We are listening right now, and God is listening us, and our whole performance is recorded. So we should be prepared, and our attitude might be right. So now we start the Arabic vowels. So let me share you. Now you know the different forms of Arabic letters very well. In this lesson, we will discuss that Arabic vowels. It is an interesting fact that there are some special characters used as vowels. They have four types. First is harakat, they are called harakat, and four vowels are: first is fath, second is kasara, third is dhamma, and fourth is jazm. Now what they are? So let me explain you. That vowel is used with a letter. It is said that the letter is carrying that vowel. You know that. For example, if the letter meme has a fath, we will say that meme in the carrying a fath, like this. Let me explain it. It is not very clear to you. Al-fath is like you. If we call put, but, then you, what's the sound? But. So what is the sound of you? This is fath. Similarly, in the word some, what's the pronouns of O? This is fath. Similarly, shut. Then what is sound of you? Shut. So this is also fath in Arabic. Similarly, cut. So what's you? So with this example, it will be clear to you. So in Arabic, small bar over the carrying letter as a ta, like this, ta. It's similar like in English, but, some, shut, cut, like this. So this in Arabic, this letter ta, it becomes at the top side. This is this bar is used in Arabic. Normally, when people write Arabic words in English, so they use for this fath, they use A because its sound is similar to this. So this is fath. Now we come to the second, kasara. Kasara is like in, I, in. The word in, so what is I? How it pronounced, this is kasara. Like the under sound. Like discuss. So what is I is used in discuss. It, what the I sound pronounce. Similarly, enable, how the E sound is used. So in Arabic, it's the same. It's called a kasara. Kasara is used in Arabic in small bar under its carrying letter. Like T. T is an example. So for all the letters, it bar comes at the underside. Like this. People, when they use Arabic words in English, so they normally for this kasara they denote as I, E, like this. Okay. Third letter is dhamma. Dhamma is produced by the round in your lips. Example, in English, put. How this pronounce you in put, like this. Similarly, bull. How do you use you? Pull. So this pronounce is used in Arabic as it's written by a diagonal N-like shape, written here like the letter ta. You can see this is pronounce of dhamma is like this in diagonal 9-like shape, like this. So this is the style of Arabic, like tu. Similarly, it will put, so tu, like this, in this way. So people, when they write Arabic words in English, so they write in, especially this dhamma, they use as you, like this. Then another fourth letter, it is called jazm. Jazm is silent. Like it is like in English you call it put. So what do you do? Pronounce the T like this. Just as close it. This is silent. Put. Similarly, disk. How do you use S? S is also and K is also silent in English. Similarly, in Arabic, you use at the end of the letter, this is, or the word, this is the last letter. For example, it is ta, so it is just is closed, it becomes silent at the end here, without writing anything on the letter. So jazm is not allowed on the first letter of the word. So please, this is the rule, that jazm is not possible at the start of a word. It is used at the end of that. It can come on subsequent letter we have written like this, so somewhere and omitted in at many occasions to display the both options. So this is a problem in Arabic, that people, they do not show this in this way, but in their especially keyboard, usually it is used in that way. So before practice, let me share some examples that many people do not pronounce certain letters correctly. For example, like Egyptians, they cannot pronounce ja, jim. They do not correctly. Instead of jim, they go to ga, like this. Similarly, in Arab countries, some tribes do not pronounce qaf, qaw, not in right way. Similarly, in Pakistan and India, do not pronounce ha and ain. They do not pronounce in a right way. Similarly, Indonesians do not pronounce in fa in right way. So if you just listen people, so you may find some mistakes there. So just for your knowledge, this is for it. So if you find some error, so just consider it is an error only. That's it. So I will suggest you that especially the Quran, that you listen in the YouTube with people, Arab people, how they are called reciters. Reciter, which is called in Arabic qari, when they pronounce in the right way. So whenever you listen the Quran, so see from an Arab qari or reciter when they will speak in the right way. So please note this one. Even Pakistan and Indians qari also speak in the right way. Unlike other languages, Arabic words also contain a vowel at the end. As a result, there are certain rules in Arabic to join a word with the next one. So this happens as well, that all the word might not have a silent at the end, but it is linked with another word, next word. So this happens. So this is just the rule of Arabic. So one word might be connected with another word, like inna Allah, like the word inna. This is, you can say here inna at the end of inna, but it is connected with Allah, inna Allah, like this. Similarly, bismillah, like this. Another rule, type Arabic letters if you can and try to put all four vowels over them by computer. So this I will suggest you that you download the Arabic keyboard from Google, from any website, and then you install in your Windows, then it will work in the right way. Now these are some examples for each letter. If this fath, kasara, dhamma and jazm, how it works in this way, like alif. With alif, this is fath will be a, kasara will be e, dhamma will be u, and If this alif is at jazm, then this is the last letter. So, like for example, this is ba, like this. Similarly, with letter ba, you can pronounce as ba, b, bu. If it is at the end, then bat, like this. Similarly, ta, like with ta, ti, tu. At if it is jazm or silent, then bat, like this. Sa, like with sa, si, su. At letter it will be at the end. If it is jazm, then it will be bas, bas. Ja, ji, ju, baj. Ha, hi, hu, bah. Kha, khi, khu, bah. These are examples. I just pronounce in this way, so others are for your examples. So please try it. Please try it, and then in Google Translate you can match whether you are pronouncing in the right way or it is just an error from you. So this is just an example. Now let's example of the test, especially words of Arabic, how you will pronounce. I will share some examples. Akhaza, abasa, fa'ala, azina, qadala, faqab, amara, fa'ala, qatala, ana, kutiba, qadara, ja'ala, qutila, wahaba, khuliqa, qadara, wujida. I have given some examples. Many words are available here, so please try by yourself and then recheck the same with Google Translate and then see whether you are pronouncing in the right way or not. So now we close this lecture. So inshallah in the next lecture we will come for the long vowels as well. This will be our next topic. So thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And if you have any questions, feel free to send to me in my email mubashirnazir100@gmail.com.